a tough team, and we're just so excited to come out on top of this game. We thought it was going to be a real hard-fought battle, but it turned out that we played great tonight, and we won the game, and couldn't be more excited. Couldn't be more excited.
Defense gave you a big lift tonight, didn't they? Made it easy on you guys, didn't it?
Yes, when your defense plays that well, it's not really. It's hard to lose when your defense is playing that well. They set us up with a lot of chances, a lot of opportunities, and that certainly helped the game out a lot for us.
John, talk about the offensive adjustment the team made. I know it started out pounding the ball early, and then the passing game kind of opened up as the game went on.
Yeah, Ashland started crowding the box. They started getting comfortable. They were stopping the run pretty well, bringing everybody up pretty much, and it opened up the deep ball to Janice, and then they were sucked in on the touchdown to Thrash. So the defense was just kind of sucking down, and it opened up the pass a lot.
What adjustments were made at halftime, if any, to open up the pass for the second half?
Like I say all the time, just taking what the defense gives us. Like I said, once the defense began to crowd the box, we started to kind of have to pass. They started to force us to pass. They were crowding the box to stop the run, and it opened up the outside receivers.
Looks like defense came to play tonight.
Yeah, we were preparing hard for them all week, and we felt good about our game plan, and we executed. Got some turnovers, which was huge, to turn one into a score. And, when that happens, it's gonna be tough to lose.
Break up in the end zone that you had. I mean, stop the drive, kept them off the board.
Yeah.
Take us through that.
I just saw the quarterback rolling out and saw the corner eye of the guy coming in the back of the end zone, and I was trying to bait him a little bit, and he pulled up and threw, and we got there. We had good pressure on him, made him throw the ball. That's all game. They got down there, and defense just stood strong, made some big plays, blocked 3 field goals or whatever. So.
Similar question. A lot of turnovers, a lot of big plays, capitalizing on defense several times. What do you credit that to tonight?
We worked really hard on it in practice, and that's something we emphasize. If we can win the turnover battle, most times we're going to win the game. So, we do turnover circuits in practice, and just really focus on that. And if everyone's running to the ball, that's what happens. He fumbles, we got 11 guys at the ball, we're going to get those. So.
I know it took the secondary a while to get his first interception, but nice to get only an interception tonight, but see Darius get that fumble return for touchdown too.
Yeah, it was nice. We had that monkey on our back for a while, and then as soon as we got the one, it's just we loosened up a little bit and playing a little less scared. Going out trying to make some plays. So.
How much of a point of emphasis was the turnovers this week? I know that was kind of something that Coach Collins talked about to me at least after the Indianapolis game.
Yeah, it's huge. We dedicate a whole part of practice to turnovers, and you look at games in history. Most of the time the winner wins the turnover battle. So if we can do that, we're in good shape.
When you know the conditions tonight, cold, wet, windy, you kind of think that's going to be a defensive game coming into it?
Yeah, and we knew they like to run the ball, and that played right into their hands. So we knew it was going to be a challenge, and every guy just stepped up and came to play.
Challenges of a short practice week. What challenges did you face this week?
We got back from Indy, the long bus ride. Then we had practice on that Sunday, so that was a little tough. We were all still pretty sore from the game. But, the practices, they were a little shorter, a little laid back. So, I felt good. I think most of the defense felt good. Most of the offense felt good. So it didn't really bother us much.
Coach going to give you a couple days off now, or are you going to go back right back?
We're in tomorrow,
Oh, yeah.
and then we got Saturday and Sunday off, which will be really helpful. The rest of the bodies.
Defensively, turnovers. You guys really came to play tonight, didn't you?
Yeah, this is definitely our best game of the year with the turnovers and for the most part shutting their running attack down. We knew that they wanted to pound it at us, run the power in the zone plays, and we did a good job of shutting that down and forcing them into some passing situations that they didn't want to be in. and we came up with some big turnovers in those situations.
And defense did a great job of putting some pressure on the quarterback team. Talk a little about that, disrupting the flow, making things hard for them.
Yeah, the front four did a great job today. Those guys really got after it. They won their individual battles with the offensive linemen, and the back seven were on the receivers all day, making it hard on the quarterback. He didn't have anywhere to throw, and those guys really got after it and finished those plays.
You guys wanted that shutout, didn't you?
Yeah, we wanted it bad. I mean, there's only like a minute and a half left, and the game was in the bag, but that's like a pride thing right there. So maybe next week.
Your defense really responded well. You with your big interception and turning points. Can you talk about how responding in very crucial situations?
Yeah, that's a goal of ours, is when there's a sudden change in interception or fumble, whatever, is to come out and, tighten down on the offense, get them to turn it right back over or stop them on downs. And today we did a great job of that, and that was a big part of our success.
Was it easier to prepare for Ashland knowing that they wanted to pound the ball? Or was it just as difficult as some other team that more balanced?
Yeah, we've been playing against a lot of spread teams lately, so when they come in with the two tight ends and the fullbacks and the big bodies, I wouldn't say it's easier to prepare, but we know what they want to do, in their game plan. They want to run it up the middle, they want to pound the ball. So in that aspect, we knew what to expect, and I think we prepared well this week.
What did you do to try to take them out of that game, their game plan?
We really just focused on being sound in our gaps this week. Getting where we were supposed to be, getting lined up where we needed to be, and I think that was a big part of the success. Was we had bodies in the holes, and there was nowhere to run for those guys.
The fourth fumble there at 50-yard line, late in the game. I mean, huge play for you. Take us through that play.
Well, our defense was playing really well. DBs were covering real well, so I was able to get some pressure on them. Took an inside move. Got a good sack, so.
Especially since they started, I think they started at 35, and you're 35.
Yeah.
They'd held you on the, deep in the end, got the ball early, could have gone in for a touchdown. You come through and.
Yeah, we were making big plays all game, so that was just one of them.
All right.
Ryan, a lot of the big wins for this team have been kind of shootouts, 44-41. Now, how much is a point of pride for the defense to only give up 7 points?
Big point of pride. We've been getting on ourselves lately, because we've been giving up so many points. But these last 2 games, we've been playing pretty well, so feeling pretty good about the rest of the season.
Where does this, you stay in first place, stay atop the North Division. How big a win is this for you?
It's a big one. All of these games are big wins. We got to win every game if we want to win out, make playoffs. So.
Wayne State next, right?
Yep.
Another
Big game.
Next week, don't
Yep.
you?
Keep it rolling.
Okay.
You had a big turnover there on the 50 with the fumble. Can you just talk about how big that was a momentum shifter?
Yeah. I don't know. We were up 14 at that time, so it was a big momentum shift. We got the ball back, and our offense was able to score. So huge, yeah.